Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Rome Reviews. I'm Rome. This is the Vivo X200 Ultra, and today we'll be talking about themes and icon packs. And the only reason I'm really putting themes as a whole in this video is because that seems to be the only way that you can get icon packs on the Vivo X200, the Chinese version. I'm sure, well, the only version really. But anyway, we're gonna switch over here to the overhead, and we're gonna get rolling. So I'll start this video out by saying that if you're here looking for a way to get your icons to use the system theme, maybe your wallpaper theme colors and something like that, this is not going to be the video for you because that is not an option on OriginOS currently. As you may know, with FunTouchOS, you can do that. If you pinch, go to color and style, go down to apply color to icons, and it's as simple as that. That's what's available on FunTouchOS. So I always give FunTouchOS a hard time, but that is something that I genuinely love about that because it's so easy to do. Also, I'll go one step further and say that if you're here looking to be able to customize your icons like you can on ColorOS, where you can change their shapes like that, go custom, change their sizes and things like that, adopt system colors like you can with FunTouchOS and so many other OSs, change how they look. This is also not going to be the video for you. This video really wants to, what I want to accomplish with this video is just show you what you can do with OriginOS and show you this workaround that I was giving via a comment on one of my last videos about how to pull icon packs from themes. So let's get rolling. So let's see, make sure my brightness is up high enough. Okay, so you can see everything clearly. So we're going to pinch the screen, go to Mood Cube, go to Themes, and we're going to go to More Theme Styles at the bottom. And it's going to take us to the Themes App Store. And what we're going to do is, so it's two things I want to show you. So in one of my last videos, I thought that I was going crazy because I was like, well, one of the things that bothers me about OriginOS is that their themes, you have to do work for them to get them to be actually free. And that's only true in some cases. So you'll have a free theme pack here, but it also has like this icon to the left of it. I'm thinking that's a type of currency, not entirely sure. But then you have free, an actually free theme, and it just says free there with no additional criteria or any additional icons or anything next to it. So the one that I selected, you'll see that it said free, but it says get for free, and then it tells you what the criteria is to get that for free once you click on it. You have to download apps, let them run for 15 seconds to earn this currency to buy for free. If you want to avoid all of that craziness, well, okay, before I say that, I will say that the better theme packs overall will be locked behind that free, or you can just pay for them, so on and so forth. Anyway, so if you want to do a truly free theme, let's just grab one. Let's see that one. And what it does is if you swipe, it'll show you that it, okay, yeah, so it does have an icon pack with it. So perfect. So we'll download that. And once it downloads it, what I want to show you is how to pull that icon pack as opposed to applying the entire theme. What you want to do is, you see where it says custom mashup? Click on that. And you can uncheck everything. See, you have lock screen, home screen, icons, and others. You can uncheck all of that and just apply the icons. And it's that simple. And what it'll do, of course, it won't look as good with the Google icons there, but you'll see like the native camera app. It fully customizes that. Let me see if I have any more native apps here. Let's open that. Let's open that folder. And you'll see that it does customize like the native apps much more than the Google apps. And I think that's going to be the case across the board. Otherwise, it will encapsulate the icon inside of like the background to make it look more like the theme itself. And that's pretty much the entire process. Let me see if I can pull up another one that may be slightly better. Actually, let me see what I downloaded in here. Is it themes? So yeah, I've downloaded a few because I was just kind of testing it out and see what was going on. So let's see this one. Custom mashup. Once again, uncheck everything except for icons and click OK. And it will apply that. So you'll see, same process. It encapsulates the icon for the Google inside of like a theme based kind of like background, which is fine. And it also can impact the folders background, which is fine. Doesn't bother me. What I will say is that the process overall for applying icon packs and undoing them feels clunky. And what I mean is there is no way to easily remove the icon packs once they're applied. So it just doesn't make sense how you have to do it. So what you have to do is it really is a rough process. So I'm just doing this because I really want to show you guys that it's possible if you're really dedicated to and you really want your icon packs or different icon packs. But what you have to do to undo what you just did is you have to go back in and apply a basic theme. What I typically like to do is go in and let's see, let me find one that I know for a fact is basic, and it'll turn my icons back to what they used to be. So I have this, and if I apply it, it will bring back in. I wonder if there's a way that I could have done it with just applying the icon packs like I did before. So this is how I get my icons back to normal. And I just find something that I've downloaded. That was the last one. I'm going to apply it. Home screen, lock screen. And we're back, kind of. So let's say like before we start this whole process, I had the dark color theme on here. So I have to go back in and I have to turn that back on. So it's clunky to me. Now, I'm sure that there's a way that I'm probably missing, and I'm going to research that really quickly just to make sure that I give you guys all of the information. So, one moment. All right, so after digging around a little bit, I was unable to find any, like a quicker way besides going back to a classic theme. So, the classic theme that comes on the phone when you first take it out of the box, I just hit apply now. And it'll take me back to my original icons. But now I have to go back in and once again go to display and brightness, turn my dark mode back on, and then I also have to go back in and change my wallpaper. So the process overall feels clunky, and you would think that when you have one of those icon packs applied, you can go to icons and then you can switch them back, but you cannot do that in here. As a matter of fact, the icons, this menu becomes much more limited when you have an icon pack applied. So you just really can't do anything in there except for adjust the size when you have a theme pack applied. Otherwise, you have to go back in, apply your classic theme, and then you have to go back in and apply your wallpaper. It's a clunky process, but the option is there for you to just to pull a icon pack from the theme as opposed to applying the entire theme. So I just wanted to create that video for you guys really quickly and just go over that. Hopefully one day Vivo will add icon packs and different options and just cram it into OriginOS and just make it much more accessible as opposed to having to download a theme, pull the icons out of that theme, and then if you want to change that or go back to your original layout, you have to go through all this entire process. So hopefully one day they'll clean it up for us. But until then, this is what we have, and I just want to share that with you guys. So appreciate you tuning in, and feel free to like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll catch you in the next one. Later.